welcome back to another wonderful day of Sharlenwar's adventure in StarMade. Excellent. So what are we doing today? Today what we are doing is, the windows don't really work properly. They kind of do, kind of don't. What we're going to do today is we are going to work on our ship. I don't know how many episodes, I don't know how I'm going to do the footage exactly. I might do I don't know. It's going to be interesting. So it'll be interesting time. So hopefully you will all have a good time. So what we're going to do is start with establishing this as our main inventory. So what does that mean? Well, I want to throw all this stuff into the storage here. And then what I want to do is establish the storage as a personal cargo. And I think I can do this, and what will happen now is now we have access to all of our items. And actually, I can actually click that on and off, so I can have items on me. I was wondering about that, if I could have items on me and in my cargo, but it looks like I can just grab all the cargo. So I'm just gonna scroll through here, find some stuff, and I'll be right back. And I'm going to head over to the teleporter. Now I might be having kind of server lag issues, so that might be a thing. Plus I noticed that the gravity is kind of funny when you come into the game. I placed an undetonator here, so that way, yeah, so that's cool. So that way then we can kind of spawn here, and I'm going to hop on here, and we're actually going to go to our Salvager, set destination, activate. That's what I want. Okay, perfect. Shoop. Yeah, I love this thing. So this whole spaceship we need to redesign. I have drawn out a new design after the combat testing that I did at the beginning of the last episode. I kind of injected some footage into it. We are going to have to move on from there, basically. So now in here, let us undock and actually fly up into space here. So the ship handles really nicely. It does move pretty quickly, and it does get into the atmosphere relatively fast. Also, I need to recharge the jump drive, and I actually want to fly towards Parsin, Ramet, Sartis. Yeah, no, okay, I don't need any of those. Okay, never mind. So let's see, where are we going to jump to? We need to take a peek here. So we need to jump to where there's a large concentration of stations, because I'm going to need parts, I think, from them. And so since we have done some exploring, we do have a good chunk of them here. So how about I just jump to this shop right here in the middle, right there. So that'll be close to all of them. And so let us do that. Let's plot path to that one, and I'm gonna continue charging that jump drive. Oh, it's already charged. Ah, never mind. Okay. Ooh, bad idea. Bad idea. Selected cargo must be in the same. Ah, so I thought we are in the same sector. Now I'm getting a bunch of lag here. The game has frozen on me. Okay, perfect. So here we are. We jumped. I don't know if I wanted to do that. So, but now that's okay. Now I'm going to fly towards the shop here, and we are going to see about our cargo. Now, after the jump, I got a message that the cargo wasn't functional. So, yeah, I'm not sure about that message about the cargo. It's saying that you need to be in the same sector. So, if that's the case, it means the sector is one of these, these little things here, right? These little 16 kilometer or 16 by 16 kilometer areas. Let's take a quick peek. Yeah, look at that. Shoot. So that did not work at all. So I tell you what, I'm going to fly back to my planet to pick up a load of stuff, and I shall be right back. Woohoo! Okay, so here we are. We have our craft here, and I went ahead and I was buying stuff when I completely forgot, I need to leave room for stuff, right? For other stuff. I sold a bunch of stuff that we collected from the pirates. Basically earned 13 million, so you made 10 million from that trip against the pirates. So, yes, and needless to say, that's very effective.
So we're gonna build, we're gonna redesign this whole ship, and that's the whole plan. And I can't remember what I did in the first part of the episode, so I apologize if this is kind of rehashing things. It's been another day, so just the internet and the way it all works, I've just been having issues. There's a lot of asteroids here nearby that we're going to harvest after we're done redesigning our new ship for testing, which is great, and then we'll do some combat testing with it. So the plan is to remove all the cannons. The cannons have been proven to be useless, but we're going to use those cannons, those same cannons, for building turrets on the new design. And this ship is a little bit too tall, so yeah. So we're going to kind of make the ship not as tall, and yeah, we're going to go from there. We're going to have probably the same amount of engines on it, if not a little bit more. And then these blocks, we're going to use these blocks more on the outside, the advanced ones, and then the standard ones is what we're going to use for more for everything else. So yeah, so that's the plan. And so what I'll do for this kind of episode is I'm just going to spend time building my ship, and you're going to follow along, and I'm going to record pieces here and there of everything, and somehow hopefully make an episode out of it. And yeah, and hopefully you'll enjoy all of this. And so for the first bit, I'm going to probably just go ahead and deconstruct the ship to see if I can fit this into my pocket. The dangerous thing with doing that is my inventory is quite full, and I wasn't thinking. So what's taking up a lot of space is these yellow hazard armors, and I might just fly back and deposit these ones and then come back again. And I might get rid of some of these ones. I might get rid of both of these because I don't think I'll use them. Maybe I'll keep the gray for, I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I'll just get rid of these two. So I tell you what, this sucks, but I'm going to probably fly back to my planet, drop off some stuff, and I will return, and then we'll continue the dismantling. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so now I'm at a different shop because that's what needed to happen. But there's all these shops here, so we can kind of suck them all dry. I've been selling kind of these large, these controllers and stuff, and that's how I'm making the money, because I collected these all from those pirates. They dropped a lot of loot, and I'm actually quite surprised at how much loot they dropped off. We also want to sell this stuff. Let's see. Maybe you can't sell it because maybe there's not enough cash. See, no shop? No, I should be near a shop. Unless technically I'm not near a shop. Well, that's interesting. In your ship, here we go. In the ship accounts, but not here. Huh, that's so funny. So yeah, so there's 496,000 left, so we'll probably use that up as we dismantle. So yeah, so enjoy the music. I think I'm going to throw music with stuff. And yeah, you grab your drink and your tasty treats and watch me dismantle this whole ship here. welcome back. So I have space issues. If you notice, I'm almost fully loaded here. And there's still stuff I can sell, like the rail speed controller, but I don't think there's enough cash here. You can only sell 193. So yeah, so I can open up a little bit of space, but not enough. Now my problem with this ship here is it's partially dismantled, right? So I guess the solution is to build another spaceship beside this with a cargo and dump a bunch of stuff in there, and then I think that's what we'll do. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So let's do that. How do we create a new spaceship? Is it X? Oh no, X, Z, Z. Okay, no, we're in the build mode. That's why. Get back into the ship mode. I don't know why it rotates like that. It's so annoying. It's one of the most annoying things. So let's hop out of this spaceship. Okay, the Newtonian physics is kind of interesting, but yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to build another ship. Is it X? Yeah, here we go. New ship. This will just be platform. Oh, where did it spawn? Oh, here we go. Okay, and let's hop into that core. Then we can do this. Let's see. So let's just use some gray advanced armor pieces. Let's get off of remove mode. No, cancel. Don't want to delete the ship. Just left click to place. Let's just place a bunch of gray advanced armor here, so we know what we're dealing with. Okay, perfect. And then let's place a storage container right here. Storage module. And then we can highlight that, and then we're going to place a bunch of these cargo blocks here. And this is where we're going to store our stuff. Out in the open, it sucks, but it should do the trick. How about like a 3 by 3 block? Yeah, that works. There we go. Okay, got that all hooked up nicely. And let's dump some stuff into here. Let's see, what don't we need? Let's dump all the rails. Let's deactivate the storage pull. Let's put the rail dockers there for now. We can always hop into this inventory here if we need anything. So let's actually just move it all over, so that way we can continue dismantling, and then we'll worry about, once we've dismantled the ship, then we'll look at trying to see what we can do to deal with this situation. Maybe just kind of selectively choose our blocks and go from there. So that's exciting times. So you probably come back to some other footage here, and other footage. It's gonna come back to me, of course, with the sped up footage, and I'm gonna continue. We're upside down. That's hilarious. We're gonna continue dismantling this ship. Okay, well, we are back. So yeah, so this is it. So this is the remnants of our ship that we've been using, the Salvager. We didn't use it very long, but I don't know. I feel like we did. So let's delete the core. Bang, that's it. Bye-bye, Salvager. So now, back to our little cargo barge here. Now we can kind of add some stuff onto this. Let's hop into here. Let's see, build modes. So, what we could add some thrusters for some mobility, right? We could use that. Definitely could use that. So let's strap them in back here. I'm not sure what's going to happen to me physically, but I think I can still access the core from the front. That's fine. This is all very temporary. And then what we can do is we can build a small power core thing here, but maybe just along the side do the traditional thingy like this. Just a little box, right? And then we can throw on there some of these power capacitors to store up power, right? That's very useful. We'll need that, all right? Let's see, we can probably load this up with power capacitors, right? And then on the side here, we can probably throw in some of these bad boys. Let's see, shields up 436. It's not going to do much, but it's going to help, I think, with at least a little bit of this stuff. Let's see, shield recharger. Let's see, their shields. They're now slowly going up. Okay, that should be good enough to keep us invincible, at least temporarily. And then we need to throw a dock on here. I think I don't have a dock. Let's see here. Gmodism. Gmodism was here. You go visit his channel. Definitely something interesting, something different. Let's see here. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a dock. And I don't see that because it's probably in our inventory. So can we change this one to be... get out of my... Uses personal cargo. Okay, so this is cool. So maybe we'll just dump all this stuff into the ship here. And then we can just use this as our storage. And we'll just build directly out of that. Boom, bada bing. Come on. Throw all of this stuff in there. This is a major part of the game, so this is why I'm kind of showing it and kind of not. Because this is what you do. You're going to have to hop in back and forth. You're going to have to manage your inventories. You have to do all kinds of funny stuff. So yeah, so now we can use, okay, sweet. And this is probably all, okay, interesting. Cargo, if I'm not in cargo, it's my hotbar. I'll have to figure out how to use this exactly, but yeah, but here we go. We have everything that we could possibly want. Can I do this? It's interesting how it puts a bunch of stuff on the hotbar up here. Along the way, all the way until here. That's very, very, very interesting. So what, is that my hotbar? The first 10 slots? That's interesting, that's interesting. So, okay, so there should be a rail docker in here somewhere. As you're watching me talk and blab about nothing, here we go, the rail dockers. Okay, so we can just click and drag it into the hotbar down here, and then we can, okay, so that's cool. That's cool. And now we're just going to do this with this. So now this ship is just exactly this. It's not really a ship. It's just something to move around in. I wonder how long it'll take to charge a warp drive on here. So let's actually add one maybe. Let's do that. And then this should be a warp drive. I think we can go... Is it a warp computer? Explosive piercing scanner. Missile, salvage, jump drive. But where's my jump drive? I thought I had a computer for that. How about we check? No, we don't have. Yeah, that's so weird. So let's actually go into flight mode here. Where are we? Does this work? Oh yeah, this works a little bit. Works enough to move around. Okay, cool. So now if we go by, I thought I had a jump drive computer. It's so weird. Okay, perfect. So now we can do it. So I'm not sure why. So maybe I do have a jump drive. So let's hop back into our ship here. We're in build mode again. So now let's try this again. Cargo. Jump. No. Okay. Interesting. And now I see the flickering. I'm going to have to fix that. Okay, so let's just buy the jump drive because I don't see it. I thought I had it. But that's okay, we can just buy one, no big deal. And let's install a jump drive. Let's actually buy another jump drive since we can afford it, no big deal. Let's actually install this thing. Where are we? Let's type in jump drive. There we go, jump drive. Okay, let's install this baby right here. Okay, and then let's add the jump drive modules. Not sure how many we're going to add. Not very many. Just enough to jump the ship properly. Like so. Okay, we're adding too much stuff to this thing. It's so funny. But there's so many basic systems that you need that it's just, this is what happens, right? So, okay. So let's see here. So let's see how long it takes to is it K? KN. There's a way of getting into. This is the one. I don't know what the hotkey for this one is, but this is the one we need. We need the jump drive computer here. Rail Docker here. Okay, and then jump drive. How long does it take to recharge? It does drain our power, but we can recharge it. It's actually not too shabby. Oh, but the power takes a long time to recharge. But I guess for a barge, for moving our cargo around, it's not a big deal. We'll have to figure that out too at some point. But yeah, but I think that's it. I think we're going to call this episode here. So we've dismantled our main ship. I hope you've enjoyed that stuff. Hopefully that was entertaining for you to watch. But yeah, now here we are with our little barge ship, and we're going to try and build a brand new ship here and go from there. So yeah, so thank you everybody for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next one. Bye bye.